Okay, so hi, this is SKDale. ProphetZ has asked me to do a match analysis for him. Gave me a bit of a hefty one, 47 minutes. So I will might not do all of it in this single setting, but I will do what I can. Sorry for the audio quality, and also if you hear any thunder going on, really apologize for that. I'm gonna turn this music up real quick. Hold up, it's even picking up. Okay, looks like kind of picking up, but I'll turn that up a little bit. Anyway, so this is gonna be match analysis. Looks like it's against BadIntent. Okay. Shadow Mewtwo matchup. This is an interesting one. Can't really give my own judgment on it at the moment. I'm not informed enough on Shadow Mewtwo's end to really determine it. I'm gonna have it muted, so I don't know what BadIntent's gonna be saying, just so it's more concise. Okay, so first thing you need to know, right before this round starts, something that's always important to do, especially against Garchomp, well, especially if you're playing Garchomp, is to, I'll just pause here. Look right here. Notice the support. Always check what support your opponent is using, because Snivy here can mess you up. That should be tip number one, is always check your opponent's support, because when that thing's charged, you also need to know when it's charged. Because you want to make sure you can play around it, especially against Snivy, which your opponent can use to interrupt your combos, because a lot of your combos end up going in the air. So you need to be really aware of that going into it. So anyway, so starting off, overall, okay, so let's go back for a second. Can I pause? Yes, I can pause the space. Okay, sweet. So anyway, that's it. Snivy always knows that pick. And also, other things to look for are like things like Emolga, Rotom, Umbreon. Those are like ones you really need to make sure check if your opponent's using. So anyway, round start here. In general, any instance you want to really use neutral Y, you kind of want to use JY instead. Okay, so overall, okay. You are okay right here. You are letting him get away with all this stuff. You are the fastest character in this game in field phase. You do not need to respect that. You could run backwards to the side. You could run around here. In general, I would say run this way. Give yourself plenty of space. You don't have to respect that at all. You let him just walk up to you and let that happen. Oh, okay. Anyway, so you let that happen there. You need to be really, really careful of that happening. Okay, so dual phase. Rushing in, okay. Alright, here we go. Good combo, reset opportunity. Now here, okay, reset opportunity, sweet. But also, look right here, Snivy is ready. Snivy's a fast charging support. I think it only takes looks like it took about 20 seconds to get that going. So notice that. You notice that because he doesn't really have to say the support. He can use it whenever he wants. He's probably gonna call it here. Or sometimes, yep, right there. And you need to be able to play around that. Always expect that. So if you can, avoid going into the air when they have Snivy, because then you can get a full combo, which is what's going to happen right here. Yep. So you need to be really aware of your opponent's support. Okay, so be patient. Good. Don't agree with the grab right there. Probably really not the best choice of all things you could have done. Maybe because like JX Dig would probably been okay. There. Okay. Notice here, always look over here. Look at his support. Not support, his synergy. He just lost it, but he had it there for a second. So you need to be always aware when you're pressuring and when you're trying in defense, when and when he doesn't have support. It's really especially against Shadow Mewtwo. You can get it really quickly. You need to be aware. Excuse me. Hold up. Okay, I need to. Can I go back? I need to look back at that. Okay, we're just gonna rewatch this a little bit. Yeah. Like notice here, he's gonna get synergy right there. So you need to be able to adapt if in case he goes into burst. You need to be mentally prepared for that. Okay, so you just grab right there. Okay, you know what? Fine, that's fine. It worked. I don't think that's technically punchable though. Going straight in with the homing. Yep. I don't know if I would agree doing the full charge there, because that's just basically a free burst. In general, not homing. I think you should have gone for something like Pocket Sand. Don't even give him the opportunity. right here. Interesting JX. Okay, that's odd. Okay, don't press a button. Oh, if he, okay. No, I don't, no, you should not backdash there. Should not backdash there. That only worked because he called Snivy. I think you're still gonna, no, not gonna count. But if he hominged, if he bursted, if he forward wide, you were toast. You were toast. That will have been it. Don't backdash right there against Shadow Mewtwo like that. That's the worst option you have. Garchomp's dashes are super laggy. He could just charge you down with homing, could charge you down with forward wide, could just raw bursted you, and you will have been dead. So be really careful with that. Okay. Alright, so always try to make sure if you have an opportunity to support, do it. Never wanted to sit on a support, especially something that charges fast like Frogadier, and not end up using it. So always try and find uses of your support. Try and pick a support that you will always find a use for. In general, that's always something I try and go for. What cheer are you running? I think that's special. I'll notice it later. Okay, so be careful. He's trying to bait you into doing something here, so don't fall for your bait. Just walk and block. Okay. Yeah, you are just running straight at him with no variation. You just keep running Sansig right into him. You could mix your approach option with dig. You could do a just walk and block. Just be careful when you're just jumping in, because he could just do those side waves on you. Ooh, that's, wow, okay, interesting. Oh, that's a hasty 5x. Don't get hasty. Don't get hasty. That move's bad. All right. He hasn't grabbed you once, so don't be afraid of it quite yet. Okay. A little bit of panicking right there. I think I just saw there are a lot of weird buttons there you could have done. In general, you could have, I don't think I saw dig a single time in that game. I know I like to meme about dig, but it's actually really, really good. Dig is an amazing movement tool. You can use it to mess with your movement and mess with your opponent. I didn't see it once. Always remember, dig, when you're coming out from dig, the actual attack part, dig, completely projectile invulnerable. So even things like pillar, you'll just go straight through it. And those like electric balls will go straight through it. You are completely projectile invulnerable. So that's important to know, especially against Shadow Mewtwo in field. Sometimes just committing to a dig or trying to approach with dig, mix up with an option, jump out, and do something else. That's a really powerful tool. So always keep that in mind. Okay, no changes. I want to see more with this Frogadier. I want to see you trying to implement it a bit more. Because I don't disagree with the Frogadier pick. I think Frogadier is a good support. But I want to see what you do with it. Switching to Eevee. Okay, that's a good approach option. I think you got too close there. I know you did safe JX. Good on you. But I think you approached too much there. I think as Garchomp, you don't really want to be. You want to threaten. Contrary to what you may think, in my opinion, I think Garchomp really strives. Pause, please pause, space button. Okay, we're not gonna do it then. Sweet, so we get to rewatch that again because technology decided no. Now it works. Okay, so let's pause here. So I think Garchomp actually is the most effective in field when he's around this A range here, which is exactly where Pocket Sand range is. So I think being a little hasty here and committing to this dig. Of course, why won't you pause right there? What the hell? Okay. Sweet. You get to rewatch this again. What you could do is don't get hasty. When you land this, you can actually, after you go over that side wave, you could jump and J-Way and it'll actually combo. So that gives you a completely free reset. And will keep your advantage. In general, going for this JX mix-up, I don't think it's worth it. It works out for here, but you don't rush field phase. I think that's a big thing that a lot of Garchomp players can learn, is don't rush field phase. You are the most mobile character, like just on the ground in field phase. You can move around, you can take your time and just try, like, play around your opponent in field phase. Don't rush into it. Don't think like, oh, I need this hit to connect, I need to end field phase now. You can take your time, run around, collect some synergy, wait for them to press a button and get your optimal punishes in. But here, I don't know if you thought it was going to combo or not, which I don't think it ever does. But, hello PC, we're now in battery saver mode. Okay. Okay, going plus. Okay, you went plus there, and then you immediately tried to get rid of your advantage. So you went +4 with that run X. I don't know personally, ProphetZ. I don't know how much you know about frame data, but I'm just gonna mention it here and there. But you are +4 here. You don't have to shield. You could you were in 5Y range. You could pressure with 5Y. Try and get him guessing with that with like Sand Tomb stuff. You do 5YY Sand Tomb cancel JX if you want to do mixing up. Okay, so now you're against the corner. You can against Shadow Mewtwo, you can anti-air his counters because they're in area. You can anti-air really easily with Release X or AY. Good job getting yourself out of the corner here. I think you're doing good. Wow, that actually worked. Okay. Ooh, okay, miss up the combo, but I think you're okay. Get the reset. Alright, nice reset there. Bit of a weird 5Xing. I think you probably went for Release X, but I think either or will have given the same result. Okay, now watch. He has a burst, so be careful what you're going for. No, don't do that. There's a lot of ways to start around. This will work. I guess it does call it the back Y, but I don't know. It's risky. That will have lost a lot of different things if you just commit something else. All right, careful with your jumps. All right. Kind of bad on BadIntent. He kind of had you in the corner there, but he kind of just threw you out. Okay. Don't panic. Okay, there we go. Get out of that situation. You gotta try and get out of that. Wow, okay. No. I'm calling you out on this. Oh, no. Okay. I'm just gonna let you know right now, I could count on my finger the amount of times you would ever, under any situation, want to use 5YYY, the third hit, this one right here. This hit right here is a waste of PSP. Complete and utter waste. Especially when you're gonna be putting him into a corner right here. This is garbage. You just cut your damage output for this phase basically in half with this one input. Never, I repeat, never use 5YYY. Don't do 5YY or just 5Y. Never do this attack ever under any circumstance. It adds 3 PSP, which is the same amount as an instant jump release X, as a run X, as a lot of your moves. And it's just a complete waste. And you got like 5 more damage off it. It's never do this. Never do this. Okay, we got burst here. What is your option? No, don't pay. No. First, okay, there's a lot of things wrong with this situation right here. First of all, let's just go over this. He's against the wall. I know he's in burst, but still he's against the wall. He has to be a little bit scared of your release X, because then that gets a wall combo. Second of all, he's in burst, and you just pressed the Y button. Even if this did hit, he would armor through it. Thirdly, you did 8X, which is hella punishable. It's -16, so he can punish. He didn't punish it, but he could have punished it. You just gave up any advantage you had in this against his burst by doing that 8Y. Never do that. When you're against the opponent in burst, you won't be holding that X like crazy and be doing a lot of release X or 2X. Never press the Y button unless you get a combo going. Or JX. JX is really good. Don't just randomly 8Y right there. Even if it did hit, it would not have worked. Okay. Nice job backing up. I think backing up, knowing your spot is important. Count your PSP. Count your PSP, because you just lost 30 damage right there by doing that. Because doing an AX like that on the wall will not give you the wall bounce. You lost damage right there. Always count your PSP. That's why I say to never go for 8X combos against wall. If you don't count your PSP, you just lose out on good damage. So I really don't agree with that. And you're rushing your field phase. You are rushing your field phase. Be patient. You just... Let's go back here. Okay. Look, Okay, I'm gonna tell you what you could do. You could set up. You could, if you want your opponent, like, you want to stay aggressive. What you could do is you could force them to come close to you with your charge JY. That would force them to come near you and on your terms, and you're super plus. You're like plus 60 if they shield that. You could charge a side Y or just a regular side Y. Keep your distance because you don't really need to approach right now. You are getting impatient. You have enough time. You could run away and start wasting time here. You have the health lead, and he is scared of you. 96 health. That's like one homing away. He's scared of you. Play that to your advantage. You could do all these things. You could use your Frogadier, keep him away, and waste time. I don't know what your opinions on timeouts are, but they're very valuable. But here, you just risked it all on a homing, and he caught you for it. You did not have to do that at all. Like, don't rush your field phase. It's really important. Your field phase is super important. And I really want to see you utilize it more. Because just doing this, it's not accomplishing you anything. Because you just risked it all. You took a guess. When you really didn't have to. And now you are going to lose this interaction. And now you have lost the health lead because you took a risk. And you could just ran away. And you could have kept yourself safe in pocket stand range without pocket stands. Because that's safe on block. So you could do that. And keep pressuring. Without being in danger. Could have kept your distance and kept JYing him until he got you. You didn't have to do this, and you did. And you pressed the button and panicked. Okay. Man, you're rushing in. You're rushing in. I've only seen you move in straight lines in field. You need to be able to learn how to strafe sideways. Like doing a homing to the side, that can throw him off. Now he can't do things on the side. Okay. Watch where you are on the stage. Don't want to put yourself in a corner. Good. That was a really good dig right there. I think that was good. He caught you on it. I think it was a good concept. Doing that to approach. Alright, I have not seen you call Eevee or Frogadier this entire game. Okay, here's Eevee. In general, I'm not a huge fan of buff supports. It might be a personal preference thing, but it's just not my thing. I don't think Eevee, almost any situation, does anything for Garchomp. Because your damage output's already absurd. You're just making it win more button. I don't think it's worth it. Personally. And you might be thinking like, oh, this comes from the guy who uses Mismag all the time. Mismag is the attack buff on Mismag is pointless. It's nothing. It's completely for its own utility that I use Mismag. Attack buffs on Garchomp really are kind of pointless unless your opponent's in burst. Then I think it might be good, but it's not how you're using it. Okay. I like you doing these 4Y meaty setups. Because 4Y is a really, really strong meaty. Like you. Excuse me. Excuse me. It worked. Oh, no, don't agree with that combo. Doing instant JX, instant release X on the wall generally doesn't give you much worth. And also, you're kind of wasting PSP when you could be going for more resets. Might be a more personal preference, though. I like you doing those JXs. That's a good commitment because his 8Y usually not too helpful, but you used burst and you backed up. You used burst, you put him in the corner when he has low HP, you have a huge health lead, and you backed up. I know you're calling out the Snivy, but you just lost all your advantage right here. All of it is gone. You only have 20 seconds left. You can just try and stall this out, but why are you stalling this out now? You didn't have to use your burst if that's what you're going for. No. No, you had him right where you wanted him, and you were throwing it away. And that's it. That's it. Oh my god. Okay, you won the game. You won the game, but let's go back to this. Okay, let's go back to when you called burst. Okay, it's a little bit ways away, but we're gonna go to it. It's just, when you use burst, you should have full intention of scaring the hell out of your opponent. Okay, so here we go. Putting against the wall. They call burst. You pull this off somehow. Kind of waste some PSP, but since you call burst here, it's okay. Okay. Burst here, okay. I do agree with that timing for the burst. I think it's good. Well, look, why are you backing up? I know, okay, if you're calling out the Snivy, there's a lot of different ways you could do this. But look at this. You went full screen. You are Garchomp, and he is Shadow Mewtwo. This is where he wants you, and you just gave it to him. What you could have done, you could have really anticipated the Snivy. You could have gone for a Stone Edge like around here, and like fully charged it, and he might fall for that. And if he did fall for it, if he shielded, that's a shield break set with 8Y. Going to fully charge Stone Edge into 8Y, it's a shield break, and he is dead at that point. But you gave up all of your advantage here. Now, every little bit that you had to do to get in, you have to do again on a strict time limits. You gave up all your advantage. It frustrates me so much. If you're calling out Snivy that much, and also I don't know if this is a misinput, but you committed to that when you really should not have. You have to be so careful because you are just really rushing to get that last hit that you are panicking. And that's the last thing you want to do. And somehow that works. That's not punishable. Don't be thinking it is. It's not. But it worked. You can't give... The whole point of Garchomp is that he's an advantage-based character, and you can't just give it up like that. It's really important that you don't do that. I know you won the game, but if he had like more health, you were gone. You were dead. Okay, going in. So no support changes. I really want to see you use more of your support. I really want you to flesh out your support game because I see a lot of time you're going like 90% of the match without using it, and I really want you to use that more. Here we go. Okay, now. Okay, you're using your movement. Nice. Okay. I like that as a start. That's a good start. Forcing yourself to move, not rushing in. That was good. Nice 2Y. Trying to get yourself an advantage. Okay. He's catching you on your jump backs. Okay, yeah, don't 5Y there. I don't know if that would have caught anything. Okay, Snivy. Like I said, you could start Stone Edging here. I don't know if he wants to call that out or not. Okay. Okay, so I'll mention that. So your release X got beat right there by the Jags. In general, chargeable dive kicks, things like Charizard or Charizard are a bit hard to anti with release X because you have to time it perfectly. If you really want to anti that, I would say go for 8Y instead. It's a bit easier. Okay, you just could not get yourself out of the corner there. You were just press buttons and he was looking for that. So you need to make sure you're not panicking. Shielding is your best friend. Use your movement. Use your movement to get out of the situation here. You could see those, go to the side. Don't commit to digs like that. Don't commit to digs like that. Remember, the pillar is not as big of a commit as you think it is. You can't get that dig. It's not a punish, and he probably will not fall for it. Okay, you're running straight at him. That is not a combo. Why are you running straight at him? No. No, 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 no. Big no. Big, big, big no. You were just like, okay, I'm just so impatient, I'm going to run straight at him. Don't do this. Do not do this. Do not. Your field is one of your greatest aspects of Garchomp, and you are trying to skip it. Doing things like just running around and baiting out options. Like running around and then like, oh, I see him do a neutral Y, and I can get close into pocket sand him. That's stuff you should be looking for, but you're just running into homing just because you don't want to be in field phase anymore. And the round just started. Don't do this. Do not do this. Okay, nice. Putting against the wall. Okay, side strike. Can't blame you for falling for that. That's the first time I see him do side strike like that. Nice EV call there. That did a lot of damage. Okay, good. Trying to keep advantage going. No, okay, good. JY, that's the first one I've seen. Good, good, good. Still think you're rushing a little bit in that field phase, though. because the thing about your field phase is that you could just run away and waste out his burst. Let's go to this field phase. Okay, call Eevee. Get this. Okay, he's gonna call burst. You're running straight at him, which is good. Okay, you're trying to get your advantage on. I agree with that. So now he's in burst. He has the fastest burst to run out in the game. And you could, okay, right here, you end this JY. Don't approach here. Run away. Waste this out. Play lame, win game. Waste this out, because you don't have to deal with this burst. You could just run away right now and make him commit to getting you, because you have no reason to approach right now. There's no reason. You have 461 health. You don't need to approach. You're in no rush whatsoever. You don't need to do this right now. So yeah, don't rush in, because he has options here. Because he has his burst, he has Snivy, he has all of his power that he has, but he could try and beat you in. But if you try and go aggressive him, so don't risk it. You can run away. It works out. That's the frustrating thing, is that it works out, but just know you don't have to take any risks there. You could have just ran. Okay, Snivy. Oh, that actually connected. Interesting. But yeah, and also you could take that time to try and get some crystals, so you could get your burst going, because you might want that to contest. Okay, good. Don't press any buttons. Okay, you got your burst. Are you gonna use it? I would have said go for your burst there, because you are in a dire situation. Okay, okay. Mix up, I guess. Okay, that wasn't bad, because you had to make something happen there. So, it made it happen. Okay. You could have played a bit more safe at that point, but oh well. Not too big of an issue. Nice to use your movement. Use your movement. Now, the thing is, when you move, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to move at him. You could run backwards. You can run backwards and bait out something and just walk to the side away and watch those projectiles just miss you. It's really, really, really good to do that. Okay, you keep jumping in the air a lot. You want to be a little bit careful, because you might call you on that with his humming. Okay, go plus. Yep, he's calling you out on a lot of jump habits right now, because you are keeping yourself airborne a lot, both in field and in duel. He's starting to call you out on that. Okay, Eevee. Okay, stuff that out. He's just waiting for you to press something. Yep, calling you out in the air again. No, look, he's playing on your patience right now. Watch, he just keeps backing up because he knows, hello, little battery. He knows you're gonna rush in and be impatient. So he just did that and got that. Ooh, okay, that was cool. That was cool. I like that. Yeah, again, look. You, without fail, just ran right at him, and he just sidewaved you. Without fail. You need to be patient. You have 40 seconds left in this game. Take a little bit of time. Don't run right at him. Be patient, because he is in control of this match right now. You need to be careful. There we go. Oh, be careful. Careful with that. Again, you could have answered that there and won the game. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. So, a key thing here, I think one thing you really, really need to improve on is your field phase. I think you could be getting so much more out of your field phase. You just try and rush it a lot, and there's a lot of depth to field phase that you need to be able to realize that you're the fastest character in the game, and you can use that to your advantage. If you want examples, check out some of my matches I like to do, and I try and just use your field phase to your advantage, use your movement to your advantage. It's seriously one of Garchomp's greatest traits, and I think it goes really underlooked. So you really need to try and make use of it. Okay. Alright. Okay. Try and get some pressure. Surprised that worked. I'm surprised he didn't go for an anti there. I would have said go for the reset there. In my opinion, resets are always better than just going for full damage. Because if you got a good reset, you could have killed him right there. Okay. Keeping Fox in range, but yep, he took advantage of you being hasty, and now he almost has burst. Because you got hasty and you're like, oh, I need to get this kill now. Instead of just waiting it out and try and make him panic, you panicked and wanted to get the kill, and he played off of that, and now he's about to get this. Alright, that should be death. Yep. Okay. But just be careful, you are not in a rush. You are not in a rush. I know Garchomp's supposed to be like super aggro right in your face, but if he does that all the time, he can lose a lot of bad interactions, so you don't want to do that. Good, use your movement, You probably didn't have X charge. I really wish this was from your perspective so I could see your X charges, because I really want to see how much you're doing it. Really interested to see that. One of my favorite things about watching other Garchomps is watching their X usage, their release X usage. You are falling for that every time. You need to be patient. Keep holding your shield. He keeps doing that every single time. You need to be able to adapt. Alright, look, Snivy is at the ready. Be aware of that. In general, Alistair taught me this. I'll show next time it's relevant. Okay, here. Alright, here's a good relevant spot. So, Alistair taught me this to do a cycle of the screen. What you do is look at your health, look at your synergy, look at your support, cycle around, look at your opponent's health. Okay. Well, let's do it from the perspective of BadIntents. So, if BadIntent did the cycle, look at your health, look at your gauge, look at your support, look up, see the time, and look over, see your opponent's health, see their gauge, see their support. Or do it the other way around. Do a cycle, look at the info on the screen. It's really, really important. That way you can see their synergy, then you can see their supports. It's really important to know their resources and what they can do against you. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, now would be a good time to try and find an opportunity to use Eevee. Good. That was good. I'd say it might be worth using your burst around here. Because that's a shield break and you just lost it. Okay, I would have said that would be a decent time to use your burst. Because you could have made that reversal happen if you got a rage boosted burst going. But you have another round. If he was up round 1, I would definitely say you should have used your burst there, for sure. Okay. Okay. So, I know, as a Garchomp player, okay, I'm gonna grab my charger real quick. Now continue this. Because I don't want my computer to die here. Alright, so, as a Garchomp player, I know exactly the situation you're in. You hit them with the Dragon Claw and you realize, oh, I don't have X charge, and you go for the Sand Tomb. I know, I do it all the time. But be aware, and know if you're playing an opponent who will catch on to it. And just be aware that it's not going to work every time, and be careful. I know exactly the feeling you're in right now. And I get it. Okay. Are you on low health? No. Stop this. Stop this right here. This is, if you're going to take away anything, be patient with your field. Because you know what you have right now? You have no reason to go in right now. He has 26 health, no support, and you have burst, Eevee, and full 660 health. You know what you could do? You could run away, wait for him to panic, because he's in a very panickable situation, and just JY him, or sideway him, or pocket sand him. You don't have to do this, because if he wins this, you know what he gets? Burst. He gets his burst if he wins this field phase. He's Shadow Mewtwo. You don't need to do this. You're panicking. You are panicking at all this stuff. So just back up and just JY him until he dies. And make him panic. You are going the aggressive. It works. But it won't always work. I know you just got perfect, but you didn't have to do it like that. You took a guess when you didn't have to. It's frustrating because you're winning. But I'm like, you didn't have to do that. If he won that field phase, he could have gotten a burst. If he got a burst, he could have made that comeback happen. You risked something you didn't have to do. I'm not sure if this is like what you expected going into this, but seriously, your field, you need to just slow down on your field because you are panicking a lot when you're in a winning situation, you need to be able to slow down, take a break, start JYing his ass. Also, I've noticed you have two variations of what you do every beginning of field phase. You run right at him, or you run to the side. Some things I could suggest are things like JYing. When you start the game, they're already at instant JY distance, so you could just throw them at them, challenge them. You could back up, do a side Y while he's doing this pillar, catch him, like that. But doing this, he'll always throw out these pillars that he's been doing this like almost every single time, and you always let him get the advantage for it. So you need to back up a little bit. Don't run straight at him because that's what he wants you to do. What is that? What is that? Okay. Okay. Your standard stuff, just getting bopped in the corner. Happens to everyone. Alright, he's going super aggro onto you now, so he's testing your defense right now. And it is not looking too great because you are getting really hasty. You gotta grab that one time, and it threw you off a lot, and you're dead. That's perfect. That's a Shadow Mewtwo perfect. Yeah, so he just tested your defense and saw that you panic. I think that's a big takeaway from this, is that you are very, very panicky, I've noticed. You always go for an option right away. You never take your time to think it through. Like that homing back there, that you didn't, not very thought out plan. And he's really testing that right now. Like, look, okay, there we go. Nice and patient. Nice EV call, I agree with that. Nice dig. Yep, this is execution. You know what you did. Yep, just take your time. Like, you didn't really have to panic right there. He almost ran out of his burst. You didn't have to panic. You just held shield. If he's gonna grab you, just take the grab. Like, you did not have to do that. Thank you for not coming to that dig. Thing is, like, with a dig cancel like that, you got way too close up to him to do that. You should have jumped out earlier and do a JY. I've seen you like very rarely use JY. I don't know if you're allergic to that move, but you know what? That JY is one of the best projectiles in field phase. I will fight people on that. JY is an amazing tool, and I want you to use more of it. You do it in more patient, refined field phase. You really need to slow down and realize, oh, I have an amazing projectile. Because even though I'm a melee character, I'm a in your face. I have an amazing projectile. I also have side Y, amazing projectile. I have charge JY, which gets him right close to me. You have some good projectile game. Use it. Don't just run up and Ponka Sander homing him. You have options. Utilize them. I'm probably gonna go until one of you reaches 5. And then cut it in half there because this is a long set because it's a best of 10. Well, not best of 10, first of 10. But that's why I almost never do first of 10 because I just get like tired by the end of it. This is a personal thing. Yeah, I'll send you this the first of 5, and then I'll do the second half later because it's getting late tonight. But anyway. This match. He's really testing your. He has gotten very aggressive now, and he is testing your defense, and you are really, really hurting right now. He has gotten a lot of momentum going. Look, you are running in without fail. You're just digging in without purpose, and just let that dig rip. Could have done the jump cancel, and let's mix up. Oh, nice sun is there. Okay. That's actually huge. Oh my god. He's not dead, is he? Jesus Christ. Okay. Poor Shadow Mewtwo. But anyway, don't get hasty. Like this. It worked, because dig buffs, but... Yep, don't get hasty. Don't get hasty. He just charged that right in you. If you had X charge, that would have been game right there. Like, you could just release X on his counter and anti-air him. Just don't get hasty. I know it happens to everyone, panicking and pressure and nerves, but... Yeah, when he's charging that side wave right there, You could just dig, but don't just Dragon Claw in, because that's exactly what he wants. Look, he's putting himself in this exact range every single time, waiting for you to press a button, and you do it without fail. Yeah, right there. You just ran right at him. You're panicking. You're rushing it when you need to earn it. You can't just ram with Dragon Claw and hope it works. You gotta work for it. Wait for your opportunity. Again, really predictable with these digs. Snivy is a good support for calling out digs. They can just use it when it's like you go underground. They can just Snivy, and you are getting hit by that. There is very little you can do about it. So don't just raw commit to dig when they have Snivy up. That's what it's important to watch your opponent's support. Right, yeah, that's a tight situation. You try jumping out there though. Do a JX. Again, I saw a 5X there. Got burst. Don't just be pressing buttons. What's that 4X? What was your idea here? Don't commit. No. That's it. Yep. You are really panicking right now. I could tell. He's really just being a lot more aggressive with you, and you are not handling it very well. You just need to wait for your moment. Take your time. Take your turns. Because you are letting him get away, and he'll just sit at that mid-range, and you are, without fail, running up to him and either, run Xing, you are Dragon Clawing, you are just instant release Xing, you are doing a lot of things that he is just reacting to, and okay, the second I see you run at me, bam, I will hit you every time, because you are letting me get away with that. You aren't mixing up your approaches with, dig, or dashes, or carks, nothing. You need to be more vigilant on how you're approaching. You just ran at him in a straight line, and he just hit you for it. He is really turning the heat up on you because you are letting him. Okay. Backdash here. Okay. If you backdash, you will avoid basically everything he'll throw at you. Yep, you are really just pressing so many buttons here, and he is just running into you. You had a really, really strong start. You were winning some games, but now, that's the first time I've seen you use Frogdeer. Whenever you pick Frogdeer, it's the first time I've seen it, this almost the entire set. You need to be more vigilant about your support choices. Sorry, this seems really scattered, so I'm just mentioning things as I see them, but blame my ADD for that one. Nice side dash, just a good amount of movement. It's the first amount of movement I've seen like that yet. Okay, now look, he has burst. Note that in your brain. Okay, now look, he keeps backing up at you, waiting for you to do something. When he's just charging that sideways, you can just be walking towards him. Don't commit to anything, and be ready to block. Don't run, just walk. Because every time, he's just running right at you, and you're panicking. I think that was a backdash there, but yep, that's the time you can counter. I don't see you really doing your counter much. Now that I realize it, you don't really counter much. You, okay, I'm gonna be a lot more vigilant about that next game. That was a good time you could have countered. I know he can jump the air a lot, but you need to counter more. Now that I think about it, I'd never see you do it. You could need CADC, Kark more. Yeah, that was a good time you could have countered. Try to get him there. Fun fact: your fully charged counter is plus 12. That's one of the most plus moves in the game. Not many moves get to plus 12, so utilize that. I don't know if BadIntent's saying anything right now, but if he does say anything, take his advice. He's a good player. He knows shit about Pokemon. There. Okay, that was good. You saw how you were able to outrun. Okay, let's go back. Look at this. You can be confident with your movement in, with Garchomp in field. Because look at this. If you just kept running, you outrun this pillar. You are faster than that pillar can move. And BadIntent knew this. See, he backed up. He gave up his pressure because he knew you got in really, really nicely. There we go, JY, yay! JY time, counter time, nice! Okay, there we go. That was a good field phase, that was good. He didn't rush it. Give him BadIntent for not going for the full sidetrack there, going for a reset. But good on him. Now notice, Snivy is up. Like, when you're getting combo and stuff like that, like, you don't need to watch the screen. Just look at his stuff. Notice what he's got. You don't need to look because he's doing his combo. Again, don't dig when he's got Snivy. He will get you every time for that. Ooh, that was a risky thing right there. I don't know why you went for that, but hey, it worked. Okay, burst time. Yep, a little hasty there. Don't panic. Okay, you keep running to the side, you're getting predictable. This is very, very similar to last time. Don't get hasty, don't get predictable. Mix up your movement. You're a character with so many movement options, utilize them. Okay, EV call. I agree with that. Again, look at this. Look at this. He backed up. Okay, so it's pressure. Notice how he jumps back, retreats, doesn't want to put on too much pressure. It's good on him. EV call. Look at this. He backdashes, and you run up to him without fail, and you will get hit by this. Your run stance is a commitment. I know it's fun to move fast. I know. But you need to realize you are so limited on your defensive options. So don't run up all the way. Run up to him about halfway, maybe jump back, see what he does. And if he does do this, you could get him with a JX. Don't commit and just run up until you get to him, because that's exactly what he wants. He keeps calling you out on it. Without fail, if I hit up a counter on here, the amount of times he's done this, he's playing you like a fiddle. There we go. That is exactly what you need to do. That was amazing. Look, okay. Look at this. Okay. Look what you did here. I'm gonna compliment you because you did something really cool here. Okay. Here you go. You dig midway. He tries calling you out like he's done every single time, because you keep approaching like this. You jump up, and bam! You got him! Amazing. That was awesome. That's what you need to do more. You can do that with your run stance by doing a jump with your run stance like that. Do that more. That was good. That was good, Garchomp. Burst. Okay. Alright. You got your burst. Might want to use it. You are in a bad situation. No. Okay, you're gonna die in the full stick of butter. No. You had a burst. You had a burst. Should have used it. Always know. Always look at the amount of time you have. Look at the amount of score you got. If you had a burst and you're about to die, burst. All right, so that's up to 5 for BadIntent. Okay, I'm gonna call it there for this one. I will come back and get to the other half of this. What's the final score, by the way? I'm just gonna go check the final score. Who wins this? It looks like okay, BadIntent wins this. Okay. So I'm gonna send this to you. I might post it on YouTube. And I want you to look over this, and I will get the second half to you when I'm done with it. But yeah. Hopefully this is helpful. If you have any questions, let me know.